G'day legends, here's me face. I have a lot of Persian mates that I met at university all the way back in 2013, so I want to let Iranians know that I'm watching the latest protest footage that's coming out of Iran. I am hoping for Iranians living there and abroad that this will be the end of the Islamic Republic regime. And I see lots of Iranians online. I see them saying they want help being their voice. I see these messages. I reckon Iranians want people to know how important it is to differentiate between the Islamic Republic regime that has occupied the government in Iran since 1979 and Iranian people, Persians, bloody jovial intellectual and artistic legends who don't want their national identity tangled up in a radicalized extremist interpretation of a religion anymore. Islamic Republic, Iranians, different. This bloke is taking out the religious flag and putting in the old Persian version of the flag. The lion and sun flag equals the non-religious one that Iran used to have. That's why you're seeing that everywhere. Iranians want people to be their voice because protesters up there are in the dark, literally in the dark and shining lights as the Islamic Republic attempts to cut them off from the world and kill them. There's reports of over 2,000 protesters dying so far. You know, Mahsa Amini and the Woman Life Freedom Movement of 2022 has never left this brain. She was killed because morality police said she wasn't covering up properly. That's fucked. That's why we're seeing imagery of women lighting pictures of the Islamic Supreme Leader on fire. It's about opposing extreme religious oppression. Iranians want people to be their voice, so it signals to your government in your country to help get rid of the Islamic Republic regime. Celebrities and some media don't want to speak out against something that can be packaged as broadly anti-Islamic, I guess. But yeah, it's not a backlash that you look forward to. But Iranians have been frustrated decade after decade after decade when a foreign government does a deal with the Islamic Republic because it legitimizes them. You give religious extremists billions of dollars, they don't spend it on their civilians. They don't spend it on the Iranian people. They spend it on the goal of forcefully spreading their extreme interpretation of Islam elsewhere, aka funding groups like Hamas and Hezbollah. I think Iranians want people to be their voice because at the end of the day, none of this is that complex. There will be a lot of political point scoring that goes on, but it's not that complex. If you're worried that supporting Iranian people means your image suddenly looks like you're endorsing Israel, America, Trump, who are probably about to get involved, fuck that. Your image should be secondary. Overall, Iranians want people to be their voices because they want their culture and their country back. That's it.